Let me just warn you about something. Stay away from this woman. Don't ever date her. Her name is Rosa and she is 27 years old when everything starts. She lives in California and she has one major issue in her life. She really doesn't like working. She just wants a man who will fully take care of her, someone who will handle all the bills and expenses. Then in 2002, she meets what she thinks is the perfect guy. His name is Eric. She finds him attractive and he feels the same way about her. They start dating and they fall in love quickly. Everything moves pretty fast between them, but there's a serious problem. Rosa is not a good partner at all. She becomes very controlling. She doesn't like Eric making phone calls unless she's involved. If he calls someone, she insists on listening in, even when he's talking to his own family. He can't even call his mom without her standing right there. That kind of behavior is not normal. Once Rosa feels secure in the relationship, she quits her job completely. Now Eric is the only one working and supporting both of them. In 2005, they get married. They have a wedding and even go on an expensive honeymoon to Hawaii. Since Eric is the only one earning money, he pays for everything. Because of that, they quickly fall into debt. From there, things only get worse, especially with constant arguments about money. They fight all the time. On top of that, Rosa gets pregnant. In 2006, she gives birth to a daughter. To try to fix their financial problems, Eric starts working 2 jobs. Rosa still doesn't work at all. She also seems unhappy most of the time. Eric tries everything to keep her satisfied and make things better. He even stops spending time with his friends and extended family because Rosa gets jealous. But that still doesn't make her happy. She isolates him from everyone who cares about him. Now the only person Eric really has left is Rosa, and she treats him badly. Even after all his efforts, she slowly starts distancing herself from him. She spends more and more time at her parents' house. Eric is working constantly, feeling lonely and barely seeing his daughter. Over time, he becomes depressed. The arguments continue, especially about money and their situation. By 2007, Rosa starts threatening him with divorce. Because she controls everything in the relationship, she has access to all their assets, including the house, bank accounts, and decisions about their child. Eventually, she forces him out of the house. They are officially separated. Eric moves in temporarily with his grandmother, who we'll just call Grandma. From there, Rosa's behavior gets even worse. She tries to keep Eric away from their daughter as much as possible. She refuses to let him see her and even blocks him from attending their daughter's first birthday. That's when Eric finally decides he's had enough. He realizes she can't keep his daughter away from him like that, so he hires a lawyer and files for custody in court. When Rosa finds out, she becomes extremely angry. She makes it her goal to destroy his life in any way she can. She emails his workplace at the Social Services Department and claims that Eric is off his medication and planning a violent attack at the office. Because of that, he is immediately suspended from his job. Later, an investigation proves the claim is fake and he is allowed to return to work, but Rosa doesn't stop. She contacts the police and accuses Eric of abusing their daughter. She also reports the same claim to Child Protective Services. She tries to use all of these accusations during the custody battle. After investigations, her claims are proven false. Now it's 2008 and the custody case finally ends. Eric wins. He is given 85% physical custody and full legal custody of their daughter. Rosa is very upset about the outcome and completely loses emotional control. She decides she wants Eric dead so she can regain custody. She teams up with her mother, May. Together, they create a plan they call Operation Custody. Their plan is to break into Eric's grandmother's home where he is staying. First, they intend to kill his 91-year-old grandmother. Then they plan to wait for Eric and kill him too. After that, they want to make it look like Eric killed his grandmother himself. Rosa and May begin preparing carefully. They buy a large number of weapons and tools, including guns, a sword, a small saw, a throwing star, duct tape, stun guns, rope, crossbow, arrows, a baton, handcuffs, and goggles. It's clear they are planning something extreme. They also search online for disturbing topics like how to commit murder without getting caught and how to strangle someone. They even look up deadly poisons. When everything is ready, Rosa takes the equipment and goes to Grandma's house one morning while she is expected to be alone. She enters through a side door in the garage. When she finds Grandma, she uses a stun device on her, hits her with a broom, and starts strangling her. She uses the stun gun again to make sure she is dead. Then she wraps Grandma in sheets and places her body inside a garbage container in the backyard shed. After that, she calls her mother, and May arrives. Both of them wait inside the house for Eric to come home from work so they can attack him too. They wait for 11 hours until it is nighttime. Eventually, Eric arrives home with his daughter. He enters the house and immediately feels that something is wrong because everything is dark and quiet. He becomes suspicious. He leaves his daughter downstairs in the living room and goes upstairs to check on Grandma. When he turns on the light in her room, Rosa and May suddenly appear and attack him with different weapons while repeatedly shocking him with a stun device. Eric fights back the entire time. Rosa points a gun at him and demands that he give up custody of their daughter. Because he is being threatened at gunpoint, he agrees. Meanwhile, their daughter is downstairs hearing everything happening upstairs. Outside the house, Grandma's boyfriend's son and his wife arrive to check on her. They hear the violence inside, run to a neighbor's house and call the police. Police arrive quickly and storm into the house, rescuing Eric. Rosa is arrested on the spot. May is also arrested. Rosa goes to trial, is found guilty, and is sentenced to 36 years to life in prison. May is also sentenced to life in prison.